Hello everyone, I'm Master Elsa. Welcome back to Doki World of Dreams mod. Last episode we saw Ye and Ye was bullying, and hold on one second. Last time we had Ye be a bully, being a jerk to everyone, or actually I think it was Kotonoha. I thought it was Ye because, well, first act of the game it was Ye being all rude. Now this time it's actually Kotonoha. As before, Kotonoha was pretty nice, though I think with this change for Act 2, Kotonoha is a lot more rude, to say the least. No idea why, but I guess we'll figure that out as we go on with the series. Either way, let's go and get into this episode. I apologize for the delay in the series. I've just been focusing on playing so many other games like Blue Fire on Switch, Sonic Frontiers. Sonic Frontiers has also had like a 1 week delay. Don't worry, Sonic Frontiers will return for the 5th episode. It'll just have to wait a sec because I'm trying to get the Chaos Emeralds and get them off camera, because you guys know how it works by now, so I'm filming this show every single one off. So I'm just going to probably get the Chaos Emeralds off camera, but then I'll show off how I get to the boss and take on the boss of the island. So yeah, because that part's still blind. Anywho, I eventually finished and put the book down. Seeing this, Yuri looks over at me curiously. So what'd you think of it? It was definitely entertaining to me. You have to give me more time to process what I just read. Plus, I'm sure since this was originally written in English, things get lost in translation. Oh, and did they do? She holds up her copy of the short story collection and notes that's in English. Without thinking, I read the title out. Austin, no! What? Oh, fuck! His expression is suddenly very tense, but only for a moment. Her general smile returns with a hint of excitement. Do you speak English, Mr. Chizu? She said in flawless sounding English, her tone is almost hopeful. Fuck, how do I cover this up? Looking at the title of the Japanese book I see that to my dismay the title isn't quite the same. I still remember my words trying to make it sound as if I'm speaking broken English. I speak English very little. I switch back to Japanese. I'm not the best student at it. And yet you recognize the title instantly. Damn it. Yeah, well, God, if you're out there, I could really use a distraction. Oh, brother. Of course, my luck isn't that good. Yuri goes on. Our English program here isn't the most ideal one. I've actually heard that Taisho High is a stellar English program. I almost applied there. Really? It's not much of a distraction, but if I put in a car, maybe I can get her to talk a bit about herself. What's Taisho High? The only high school in our city. It's a college prep school. Ah, thanks. Oh, to go, but the cost to attend is almost twice that of Sakura Academy. Yeah, that makes sense. Not that Security Academy's education is bad in a sense, of course. I just wish that their English language program was better. That's fair, yeah. I'll turn the book still in my hands, remembering that it's still there. Oh, pardon me, I should probably return this to Miyamoto-san. Of course. And by the way, thank you for letting me check this club out at least. Of course, I do hope you join. Well, we'll see. I'm gonna have to think about it and perhaps visit again this week. Sure, Monica would be delighted. Yeah. Thick book open. As I look over, I get confused since she has a sheet of paper and pencil as she reads. Her eyebrows are furled up in frustration. I slow down as to not startle her with my reproach. I gently clear my throat. Pardon me, Miramoto-san. Startled, she looks up at me. Huh? Oh, it's you. Need something? I keep my grin to myself. Just returning this. I hold out the book. I guess we are that fast. She takes it from me and puts it in her school bag. Thanks for letting me borrow for today. Oh, sure. She nods at me in an almost distracted way. She focuses more on what's in front of her. I start to leave, but then fake a double take. Not hard to fake. Actually, seems that Natsuki is actually doing homework. The workbook she has opened is the standard math book for the school. Natsuki's eyebrows are furrowed as she focuses on one problem in particular. I'm not the best at math, to be honest. Any time during the past week I've had a math class, I've always asked Meiji for help. He's not exactly the best either, but he's better than I am currently. The problem she's stuck on incorporates stuff we learned last year. Easy stuff too, at least easy now. That makes sense. Natsuki looks at me just now, noticing me looking over her shoulder. Ahem, do you mind? I'm trying to work here. Sorry, it's just that you're approaching that problem wrong. Who asked you? I raise my hands defensively and back away without another word. I go back to my other seat and sit down. Yuri's too engrossed in her own book to notice my return. Now my suit starts, I quietly rummage through Meiji's backpack, looking for anything literature related. Do I have any homework that I can do currently, since I have a habit of doing it in class when there's a lecture going on. Most teachers in the school could take too long to teach the main topic, something I'm very much used to in college. Not finding anything, I decide to quietly stand and look in the closet for anything. Quietly has concentrating not to take a quick glance at the bookshelves. Was it school related? The bugs on the floor are more of the same. I sigh quietly and head back to the desk. As I'm passing Natsuki, I take a very quick glance at her work. She's still apparently stuck on the same problem she was working on when I gave her her book back. As having it turned away, she throws her down a pretzel in frustration. Damn it, why is this so hard? She murmurs to herself. I pause and look back at her. If you're having issues, skip it and come back to it later. I mean, that's a fair solution. That's pretty fair. Just skip it and come back to it later. Just go to the easier problems, then work your way back to the tougher problems. She glares up at me. No one asked you. Unlike before, though, Natsuki sounds more defeated and less antagonistic. Would you like some help? We just covered this type of problem in class. At least the new stuff. Why? Why want to help? Because you were struggling, but you don't want any help. Her fist clenched in frustration, then she looks back up at me. I would appreciate the help. Is everything alright over here? A slightly nervous-looking Yuri walks over. What's the problem? Math problem. Oh, I can help you. Yuri looks down at the workbook. Do you want help? I can see a bit of her stubbornness returning, but before she can say anything, I chime in. There's never any shame in asking for help. Fine. Let's actually go back to their desks. I'll move a third one so I can sit. Natsuki begrudgingly grabs her belongings and walks back over to the desks. I grab a third desk and move it over so Yuri's on my left and Natsuki's on my right. Yuri reaches into her own bag and brings out her copy of the math book. I do the same and bring out my answer sheet. Thank you. Natsuki says quietly in a subdued and embarrassed tone. Not a problem. I want to be a good vice president if I allowed club time to come to your studies. Natsuki sits slowly and opens her books. So what are you stuck on exactly? First, the club time Yuri and I, but more Meiji than me, helped explain to Natsuki the basic principles of the problems she was having issues understanding, which, as it turns out, is nearly all of them. I grow increasingly concerned as I know that Natsuki is smarter than she thinks herself to be. If anything, her problems are evidence of her intelligence. I'm actually equally as surprised by Yuri's manner of teaching. And also, I forget just how long the acts are in the original game, because I remember Act 1 with Sayori, that one, I remember for some reason being relatively short, though Act 2, it also felt kind of short, though I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering, maybe it was a bit on the lengthier end. I just remember Act 2 being a bit quicker because, well, Natsuki's death, and then the final, Yuri's death, and the last one being Natsuki. So, I actually forget which one is first. Was it Yuri first, or Natsuki? I'm pretty sure it went Sayori, Yuri, Natsuki, then Monica. Is it going to go that way in this mod, or is it going to go differently? Because, they don't have to follow the canon way of the girl's death in the original game. They can go their own path. They don't have to go the canon route. Which explains the concepts we're reviewing. Aren't just helpful to Natsuki, but they help me remember my older math lessons more clearly. I breathe inner sighs of relief whenever I see Natsuki's eyes light up in further understanding of the concepts as the concepts click for her. I don't know why I said of the. I make a small note to bring more fruit in for her, reminding myself to come up with realistic excuses so she doesn't think I'm stalking her. Eventually, Yuri pulls out a small battered pocket watch. She looks at it, then over at the wall clock at the front of the room. Oh my, it's getting late. We really should end the club meeting. She just made a small smile. She said, thank you for stopping by to observe our club. I promise it isn't always like this. She lowers her voice for the last sentence, looking over at Natsuki with a concerned look. No problem. Might come by again, who knows? I then raised my voice and addressed the two girls. It's a pleasure to meet both of you. If I do join, I look forward to getting to know the two of you better. Well, even if you're a boy, I guess I could tolerate you in the club. Natsuki. Fair enough. Do you need help cleaning up? I don't mind helping. Walk over to the closet and grab the broom and dustpan. Natsuki and Yuri look at each other briefly. Please let me do that. It is my duty after all. She walks over to me, looking at the broom and dustpan nervously, then back at me. Here, just give it up there, Chizu. She gets stubborn like this in times. Natsuki. I put the broom and dustpan down on the nearby desk and raise my hands in surrender. Far be it from me to step on the duties of the vice president, but are you sure? I am, but I'm grateful for the offer. I can certainly handle small tasks such as this. Well, if you're sure, thank you for having me, and I'm sorry I came by unannounced. As I head towards the door, she turns to give a polite nod towards Yuri. Yuri smiles softly at the blonde son before focusing on the task of cleaning. I will come mere moments after Natsuki. Natsuki and I walk down the now empty corridors towards the stairs. Out of the corner of my eye, I see her looking back at me in a poor attempt at being sneaky. Hey, Allison. What's up? Was it such a good idea to leave Yuri alone in a room like that? what with her problem? I know what you're getting at, but I also don't want to come off as stalkerish right off the bat. We can't be too careful here. Now you mention it, that does sound pretty reasonable, but I'd at least like to check the script when we get home. That's fair. We'll check it later then. Thanks. You're welcome. I stay a good distance behind Natsuki, looking out the windows at the rainy landscape below and sighing heavily. The two of us head down to the lockers. As I approach my locker, I see Natsuki dragging a small stool over towards it. She knows me approaching and stops. Oh, am I in your way? Yeah, but take your time. I don't have anywhere to be. Looking a bit relieved, but still suspicious, she gets on the stool and begins unlocking a locker at the very top. As it turns out, hers is about 3 locker spaces above Meiji's. This doesn't really register for me as I'm too busy in my own thoughts. However, Meiji knows and takes action before I do. I also think it's alright if we offer to switch with her. Look between our 2 lockers and curse myself for a fool for not thinking of it before him. I don't see why not. We can reach that locker better. Switch locker. Reach without that stool. Mine's right here. Are you sure you don't want to use something out of? Wait. What? Don't want to use something. Are you sure you don't want something out of me? Now I'm even more worried about her. What else could this version of Natsuki have possibly gone through to make her this distrustful? Nothing, I promise. I hold up my hands in an innocent gesture. It was just an offer. She stares at me. I can help myself, thank you. Okay, the offer's always open if you change your mind. Uh-huh. She takes her school slippers off and slips on some older-looking shoes. She then closes and locks the locker, moves the stool back, and after grabbing a small umbrella, walks out into the rain. Damn, that was a bit harsh of her. I was just trying to help. Maybe I said something wrong here. We don't know all the specifics of this world yet. There are obviously some pretty big differences, but we don't know what or who has been affected. Okay. Hold on a moment, guys. Hold on just a moment. Okay. Back again. Just had to fill out some tax forms and crap because I applied to another job. Anyway, let's go and get back to things here. I don't see how you could have said anything wrong. I would have said something similar anyway. Well, thank you. Take out the school slippers, grab Meiji's shoes, and slip them on. Then, after everything is put away, I grab the school bag and umbrella and walk out into the rain. It's raining, man. It's very wet. Ooh, music. Oh, it's this theme again. Oh, best theme in the game. Best in this mod. It's so good. It's too good. Honestly, this theme is just it. The music sounds so good. Hope you guys can hear me properly over the music. Hopefully, hoping you can. I presume so. I'm just gonna leave it where it is. But as soon as we're more or less walking alone, I pull Meiji's phone and make a call. Hello? I feel Meiji's inner smell. I hear her voice. I smile a bit in response. Hey there, Sayori. The club just ended, so we're heading home now. Oh, that's good. How's school for you two? Is Monica there? I want to tell her too. Yeah, hang on. I hear some footsteps in their line and a sleepy sounding Monica talking to Sayori. The conversation is brief and I only hear bits and pieces of it. Okay, you're on speakerphone now. My smile immediately grows wider. Hey there, how have things been over there? Pretty good. I'm making sure Monica gets plenty of rest. Want to try making something for... Okay. Give me one sec. Alright, back again. Hopefully until the end of this recording this time. Yeah, let's just get back into things here, cause yeah, I want to try and make something for her, but well, you know how that played out last time, Meiji. When I smell Meiji's grows wider and I chuckle. No matter what, I'm serious, there's more reason than her initial personality type leads one to believe. Plus, I can't leave, so I'm not understanding, briefly forgetting that they can't see me. Well, thanks for being there for her. Monica, are you feeling any better? Better than before. Sarah's right. She's been pretty insistent on making me sleep, and it's helped. But what about you? I haven't had a chance yet to look over the script for the day. That's partly why I called. Aw, you boys didn't just call to check up on 2 sexy ladies home all alone and lonely. Oh my god. I can't help it. I burst out laughing. Meiji does too. I received some confused stares from people on the street, but for that brief moment, I don't care. My laughter is mostly that of relief. If Monica can be this flirty, she's definitely feeling better. Oh my god. If Sari can make some self-deprecating jokes, she's probably feeling a bit better too. My dear, you wound me. Of course, Meiji and I would call to check on you too. Oh my god, as am I. I take one stop laughing to clear my throat. Listen, are you okay though? I'm mostly just strained, physically and mentally. What about school today? Well, let's just say the mood at school is a lot more tense than I remembered from last week. If you don't mind, I'd actually like to tell you when we get home. Of course. We'll be in the space classroom waiting. Wait, Monica, shouldn't we just look at the script? Yeah, maybe. Makes sense, a bit hesitant. Go ahead and take a look. Maybe there's something there that I missed, or maybe I'll have some information that it missed. Highly doubtful, though, seeing as the script seems to be all-knowing. We'll see when you two get home. Have a safe trip back. Just be careful. The weather forecast is saying that the rain is going to get worse as the week goes on. We will. See you later. Bye. Bye. There's a phone closing on the other end. I closed Meiji's and put it back in his pocket. Then I turned down into Meiji's street. Wow. The streetlights are still on as I silently walk back towards the house. Meiji is silent, almost pensive. Did I say perusive? I meant pensive. Wow. Apparently I can't talk properly. I meant pensive. I meant that. The closer to his house I get, the more nervous I get. And not because I'm about to see Monica again. No, it feels more like I'm about to walk into the proverbial lion's den. Not because of the girls, but because of the dangers we'll be facing during the week. I'd pushed those feelings down before school, but now they're resurfacing with a vengeance. I stand in front of Meiji's house looking at the typical two-story Japanese domicile? Domicile. Guess my time in the club has made me think in, shall we say, fancier terms. At least in English. I grab Meiji's bag and umbrella tightly, my knees somewhat shaking. Allison, what's wrong? Why are you so nervous? I don't know. You're gonna see Monica in that badly, huh? Despite myself, I smirk. I can say the same to you, lover boy. It's his turn to get nervous, but that's not it really. Oh, then what's wrong? I remain saying there, fear coming back up within me like it's about to burst through my mouth. My breathing speeds up. I don't know. I'm scared. I go up and lean against the closed fence gate, feeling a bit weak. I am too, man, but it's better to be scared inside where we won't be moments from collapsing. I smile slightly. Point taken. I trudge inside. I slowly walk in, removing my shoes and laying the bag and umbrella full to the floor. I put some slippers and head into the living room. The moment I see the couch, I walk over, my knees finally give out. I collapse into it, face first into a pillow. All the tension I wasn't ever feeling all day returns to me in one fell swoop. I feel my body trembling. From somewhere I hear a movement as someone walks in. Austin, Meiji, is that? Austin! I feel a comforting presence rush to my side. I appear up and see a very scared and concerned looking Monica looking down at me. Hey, money! Without hesitation, that emerald-eyed young woman begins hoisting me to my feet. Come on, let's head to the space classroom. I nod, not really in the mood to argue with her. So we're obviously not doing okay. She moves me towards the basement door, which has been replaced with a Secure Academy sliding classroom door. Ah, that's nice. Sayori! From inside, I hear the pitter-patter of footsteps rushing towards the door. Monica, what's... Meiji, Austin! Just be prepared to catch Meiji when he passes through. Alright. Monica looks at me. You able to walk? I not slowly and steady myself against the door frame. 1, 2, 3. I push myself through. Uh-oh. This is scary. I find myself Monica's slender but strong arms. Out of the corner of my eyes, he started holding Meiji as he recovers from my mind's effect on his body. Monica looks down at me with a worried look. My own body begins reacting to my mind's own words, and I begin feeling weak in the knees again. Monica leads me towards the couch and sits down, then pats her lap. Lie down here. Her tone indicates that it's not a request, it's an order. I don't have much strength left to argue, so I comply, laying my head for the first time in Monica's lap. Oh, she did lay her head in yours. I close my eyes and feel Monica's hand stroking my hair. Her tender touch makes me feel simultaneously nervous and relaxed. Oh, the music. It's very relaxing. It's chill. So chill. I hear 2 pairs of footsteps approaching. Austin, you okay? Siri sounds nervous. Shh, let him rest for a bit. Probably a good idea for both of us. I hear them both take a seat on the other part of the sectional couch. Mom continues stroking my hair. We remain like this for a while. Eventually, I slowly open my eyes. Mom's looking down at me with the most affectionate smile I've ever seen on her face. I smile back and reach out to take her hand. Thank you. Of course, as you needed, both of you. You know what? That might be the thumbnail. I don't know. She nods her head towards the other 2. I see to my amusement that Suri copied Monica's idea and is now comforting Meiji, whose eyes are closed. He's fast asleep. I slowly sit up and look over at Monica. I feel better now, and I think it's time to I explained what happened today. It might be important. Alright, let's do the computer. Meiji looks too tired to move right now. Sure, sounds good. So he gives a silent nod that continues her Meiji pampering. Monica quietly head over to the computer and she turns on the screen, revealing the script window open. She scrolls up to the point where I left the house. This is the first time I looked at the script, right? Yeah, I'm focusing more on rebuilding Suri's trust today. That and taking her orders for rest. She says that last part a bit sheepishly. Fair enough. Alright, let's go over the script. She narrated through the events of the day, me more so to compare to my memory. The first time we see is when Meiji and I met Sayako on the street. When Maka reads her eyes widen in surprise and worry. Suri's mother. I had a feeling that things would be different for her, but I couldn't imagine all of this. She looks over at Sarah, a look of guilt passing through her eyes. We were just as surprised as you are, and I couldn't help but curse whatever force that is putting her through all this. It seems that Sarah's rain clouds have lashed onto Sayako. Yeah, they have. I press the palms of my hands into my eyes and sigh. How in the hell are we going to tell Sayori about this? She has access to the script, so we can't lie to her. I'm worried about how she'll react and that she'll try to do something reckless to help her. I glance over to Sayori, happily stroking Meiji's sleeping hair. I look up at Monica. And when she realizes she can't help her from in here, a look of horror fills Monica's eyes, and a moment of silent understanding passes between us. She shudders. I can tell that we both have the same dark memory playing through our mind. How we found Sayori. It's almost a certainty that something will happen to her if she tries to leave the space classroom. But is it worth it to even tell Sayori? Can we take the risk of not telling her and solving that she doesn't read the script? Monica takes a steadying breath and regains her composure. She glances over to Sarah, then back at me. We can tell it to her straight. Her gaze is sharp, her eyes gleam with determination. I jump in surprise at Monica's steadfast expression. We need to be truthful to each other so we can deal with any potential problem as a team. Also, I need to be truthful for her. I sigh. With everything Monica's been through, she's trying her best to be a better person and a better friend to the people who matter to her. Meanwhile, I'm thinking different ways to lie to Sarah because I'm too scared to face the situation head on. I'm a coward. Austin? You're right, we need to tell her. It's her own mother. She deserves to know what happened to her and what she knows about me this time around. Suddenly, a look of fear crawls over Monica's face. Austin, the pills! What did you say about the pills? Did you take any more of them? No, I've taken any more since this morning, and I promised Meiji that I wouldn't take them again. Monica's features relaxed, a wave of relief washing over her. Good. We'll figure out a way to deal with Meiji's condition without those meds. Agreed. Let's continue reading and we'll talk with Sarah after. Alright. We continue reading through the events of the day together, double checking if the stories line up. Eventually, though, we reach the small encounter between Kotonoha and Yuri at lunch. Yeah, that was an interesting one. Unlike the rest, it's written in English, so Monica has trouble reading it. Of course. I both translate and explain what happened as I remember it. Monica frowns at this. How is she acting off? It's hard to explain. Outwardly, Kotonoha doesn't seem any less friendly than I remember her, although Natsuki did mention her a couple times whenever I tried to help her. I see. That's all she says about the event for a bit as we continue reading. When we reach the brief encounter with Ye, I see Monica clench her fists enough to make her knuckles white and her hands tremble with barely repressed rage. I try to reassure her with a hand over her fist, and she forces herself to calm down. Her eyes started to worry when we reached the portion of the day where Natsuki did her homework in the club and the rest of us had an impromptu study session. Honestly, Natsuki's behavior this time around is worrying me more, especially when he knows what her new home life is most likely this time around. Yeah, like I said before, it isn't your fault. I'm trying my best to accept that, but it's hard, you know? I know, but just keep on trying. That's all I ask. We resume reading. Monica smiles when we reach the brief part of the day where Meiji and I offer the diminutive teen a lower locker. That was so sweet of you two. It's actually Meiji's idea, believe it or not. My point still stands, although she reacted kinda how I imagined, except for that remark about you guys wanting something from her. That part has me worried a hell of a lot. We're gonna need to keep a closer eye on Kotonoha this week, as best we can anyway. After what she said and what you told me, I agree. Speaking of that, are you going to be coming to school tomorrow? She turns off the screen and turns towards me. I'm going to try, yeah. There's my kid's suspicion and probably try to call my parents. Alright, that's true. Come on, let's go back and tell Sarah what happened today. I hope she'll take it alright. Monica nods and we both walk back over and sit down. I grit my teeth, scrambling over where to even start. Monica looks over at me, her expression hardening. I'll handle this, Austin. I nodded her, thankful that I don't have to be the one to say it. I knew I'd mess it up anyways. Guys, what happened today? Monica takes in a long breath, then begins telling Sarah what happened with her mother. Her tone is even and kind, describing everything that happened with Sayako as delicately as she can. Slowly, as she continues to speak, Sarah's eyes fill with deeper layers of dread, her skin turning pale as a sheet. Her her hands quiver while she continues to stroke Meiji's hair. Damn, I wish he was awake for this. I hope he doesn't matter for telling her when he was asleep. By the time Monica concludes, Sarah is visibly shaking, her breath heavy and labored. My mom, my parents, they're not together anymore? My mom has no, anything but that. I quickly reaches her arms out and grasps Sarah's shaking hand by holding it tightly. She continues to panic cries flicking between me, Monica, and the sleeping form of Meiji. All I do is sit there and watch, petrified of what Sarah will say, or do. After a short time, though, Sarah regains clear breathing, and her shaking begins to slow. Honestly, when you saw my mom, did she look okay to you? Oh, well, I think back to my encounter on the street. She seemed downcast, and she cried when I told her about Meiji's medication. But, damn it, Amanda would say something to help her here. What'd Sayuri do? I stand and crouch in front of Sarah so I'm eye level with her. I join Monica and hold Sarah's hand as she smiles sweetly down at me. Sarah, your mom was incredibly worried about me, just like how you were worried about us this morning when we first told you about the pills. Sarah uses her free hand to wipe away the tears starting to roll down her face. If that says anything about her character, even if she does have your rain clouds, she is strong enough to push through them, just like you did. At this, the small smile creeps onto Sarah's face. You're right, my mom is strong. She had to raise me. A small smile teases my lips. She's still with us, thank God. The best way to help my mom and my dad is to fix this mess. With a deep breath, Sarah stills herself and looks at the both of us. Alright, what else happened today? With one last smile and a quick squeeze of Sarah's hand, I stand and return to my seat. Monica and I continue to describe the rest of the events that happened throughout the day. Sarah listens attentively but never stops stroking Meiji's hair as she listens. When I finish, Sarah looks thoughtful. Coco might be affected. Her thoughtful look became a worried one. It's just a hypothesis. For all we know, it could be nothing. If Natsuki is saying something about it, then it's definitely not nothing. You have a point. We'll have to keep an eye on her. Us three at school and you from here, Sayuri. Sarah nods with determination. Anyway, that's all I have to report from today. Sorry, if you want to look over the script later, feel free. I probably will. Just then, Meiji stirs and opens his eyes barely. Did I? I did. I fell asleep. Feeling any better? Meiji sits up and stretches. Less tired, yes, but for some odd reason, I feel like I need a walk. Sarah smiles and stands up. Yeah, you should go for one. When you look how they were to me, I shrug. Couldn't hurt, really. You too, Monica. Me, but what about you? I'm not a child, you know. She pets us in that cute, adorable fashion. I can heal myself for a while. Take as long as you need. Meiji and Monica and I exchanged glances. Meiji's the first to acquiesce. Fine, if that's what my girlfriend is ordering me to do, what choice do I have? You make it sound so mean. Monica, Meiji, and I burst out laughing. Meiji then walks over and hugs her. You gotta learn to figure out when I'm just teasing you, you know? To paraphrase, she still hugs him back. I could use a walk too, even if it's raining. Starting to clear my head sounds amazing, not gonna lie. Austin? I shrug. I was never going for a walk set back home, but if these two want one, it wouldn't kill me to take a walk, I guess. Sure, let's go. The four of us head for the open door. Meiji and I take a deep breath and step through. Ow. There's barely any pain this time. No, it just feels like small pins are piercing my body, nothing major. Yeah, that's a good thing. Oh, whoa. We rarely get this scene. Sarah and Monica looking at me with worry, Sarah near the edge of the doorway but not crossing it, but I wave my hand. Relax, the pain's already gone this time. Phew, that's good. Will you three enjoy your walk? I've got something to do here anyway. We'll hopefully be back soon to make dinner for you. Dinner. Don't drool too much there, Sayo. Sarah blushes but also laughs while Monica and I chuckle. Well, now that the requisite Sarah teasing is out of the way, we'll be heading out. Wait, our clothes? I looked down to my dismay, realizing Meiji is still wearing his uniform. We never even changed into casual clothes. As soon as I changed into something more appropriate. Monica's waiting for me at the door with an umbrella in her hand, some boots on her feet. We're off, Sarah. Have a good time. Monica and I walk through the door. The rain's still coming down, but it's not too bad at the moment. Ooh, the music. Wait, the music again. Dude, it's so good. It's too good, man. It's too good. The music, it slaps. The music for this game just slaps. It just does, you know? It just does. Welcome to the stream, no destination in yeah, I'm a little tired. Little. Gotta stretch a little bit. Shit's mostly empty. This occasional student, businessman, or woman walking past us or ahead of us. Manga keeps close to me and even Meiji is silent as we walk. I listen to raindrops on the ground and our umbrellas and let my mind get lost in their rhythmic drumming. We continue walking down the streets in silence. To my surprise, I'm the one who breaks the silence. I love the rain despite everything that's happened. Oh, you do? Manga looks at me a bit surprised. Yeah, especially rain like this. Not too heavy and very relaxing, especially from inside. Why am I talking about this? This is so mundane. Manga giggles suddenly. I know what you mean. I fell asleep earlier today to the sound of rain from outside. It's very relaxing. Rain in general is relaxing. Like, I'll fall asleep to rain, like, pretty quick. Like, rain is just weather that's relaxing. It lets you chill. It eases your mind. At least in my eyes, it's relaxing. It eases your stress. Rain just does that. Storms, rain, all that stuff. It eases you, you know? It relaxes you. It's that true form of meditation, but mentally. I smile, my spirits are starting to rise, albeit slowly. Shina definitely need temporary distraction. I'm glad you got some sleep, hope it helped. More than you can imagine. I pet her on her shoulder and give it a comforting squeeze. Thank you, Austin. Could you ask her to say her slept too? I relayed Meiji's message. She'd say she slept when I asked. Oh, thank goodness. Again, I relayed Meiji's relief. She needed more than I did, I think. Do you think it's a good idea leaving her back there alone? I mean, that rope. Oh, don't worry about that. I hid it so she can't find it. Actually, it's not Space Classroom anymore. I feel relief from Meiji, and while I share the sentiment, I feel a twinge of worry. Where is it exactly? It's in my room. Well, I go through actually. Anyway, got it. Hey, did you guys tell her about her mom? I tensed for a moment, but then relaxed. Yeah, we did. She was worried, but she took it well. She just wants to fix everything so that she can see her again. I see. I'm glad she's alright. I wish I was there for it though, but it's alright. You're not mad? Nah, I probably would have panicked too and made her feel worse. I'm glad I was her security blanket at the very least. Austin, you alright? Huh? Oh, sorry, just something Meiji what happened when he was asleep. I see, Joe. Can you then lead the way? Taking another turn, I look around and I don't recognize where we are now. Meiji, where are we? We're near the old church. Church? Your town has a church? A couple, I think. Got it. I look around trying to locate the church. Guessing my intent, Meiji leads me down the road. Mug looks at me curiously. Austin, is everything alright? I'm not be super religious, but for someone like me, sometimes seeing a church is pretty relaxing in and of itself. It reminds me of childhood, and I instantly think of my parents who would take me to church regularly when I was a kid. Yeah, I'm fine. Monica? Yeah? Why don't we go inside there for a bit? I point towards the church down the left road. How come? It's hard to explain. Watching us further, I feel the wind pick up and light flashes in the darkening sky. Well, at least until the rain tapers off a bit. I nod in agreement and we both head towards the church. Maybe they should get married in the church. Maybe they should get married in said church. Maybe. Who knows? We reach the church's entrance just as the thunder rolls over. After shaking off our umbrellas and placing them in the foyer, we walk into the church. I sit in a pew near the back, leaning back and sighing softly. Mark sits next to me. I close my eyes. Hold on, yet again. Okay. Even though it's a Sunday, we aren't really alone. The small guy and people near the front are practicing an instrumental and choir arrangement, presumably for church service. They don't take any notice of us and continue practicing. I feel Monica's hands slowly intertwining into mine. Immediately, my mind wanders into the future. I see myself in a wedding tuxedo, staring into two bright and happy emerald eyes. The emerald eyes is wearing the most beautiful wedding dress I've ever seen. I can someone hear a minister speaking the normal pronunciation of the two of us being husband and wife. I see myself lift her veil and lean in. Whoa, back the truck up, Austin. It's a bit early and presumptuous if you're thinking about that. I look over at Monica. She's leaning against me, a calm, serene expression on her face. Guess the church atmosphere is getting to her too, in a good way. The choir takes time out to take a brief break and scatters. Either going to talk in small groups or heading to the bathroom. At the corner of my eye, I see one of the scattering choir members walk over to the church. Church organ. That's when I see her. She's not even in the choir. Her clothes are too casual for something like that. She is in the same pew as we are, only a few seats away. Her head is bowed as if in prayer. No one to wake Monica. I turn away, but keep a sideways eye on her. For some reason, she looks familiar. I haven't seen her before, of course, but for some reason, she reminds me of someone. Monica starts just then and looks up at me. Austin? Didn't mean to startle you. You tensed up. I did? I turn back to the woman a few meters away. Monica passes me to the woman. Who is that? Do you know her? No, but she reminds me of someone I know. From your old life? No, that's the weird thing. I turn away, concentrating. Why does she look so oddly familiar? Mal looks at the woman curiously for a few moments more before turning away. We both sit there in silence for a while. Suddenly, I'm startled by the sound of a coughing fit. Turn quickly towards the source. I see it's the woman. I clear reach into my pockets and retrieve a handkerchief. Standing, I hurry over Monica close behind me. Here you are, ma'am. She takes the offered handkerchief and covers her mouth immediately. I look back to Monica, who's looking at the woman with concern. Looking out, I see a water dispenser nearby with some plastic cups near the end of the back pew. Monica moves before I can, vaulting quietly over the pews, filling up 2 cups with water. She then brings them both back. Here, this shall help, ma'am. 1 sec. Alright. The woman gravely takes both cups and downs the first, then sips at the other as her coughing fit slows down. She smells as she hands me the handkerchief back. Thank you, you two. The assistance is much appreciated. Watching 2 sipping, I look at the handkerchief. To my shock, there's blood on it. Mom goes back to me with trepidation. I hurriedly put the piece of cloth away. The woman finishes the second cup and Monica quickly stands to grab some more. Feeling any better? Much. You have my gratitude once more. Glad to be of help. She smiles at me. Why do you ask what brings you to this humble parish? I don't believe I've ever seen you or your friend here before. Most of protection from the storm outside. My friend and I want to take a walk to clear our heads. Guess that wasn't a good idea, eh? I smile sheepishly. Monica then returns, managing to carry 4 cups. She hands 2 to the strange woman, then hands 1 to me before sitting back down with her own cup. Yes, the weather has been rather detrimental for head-clearing walks, which is a shame. I enjoy coming here to meditate, especially when my tutoring sessions are over. In a usual way, it reminds me of the times my little brother and I would go to the cinema when we were younger. Her smile looks so familiar. Where have I seen it before? Are you a part of the choir? The woman chuckles and shakes her head. Oh, nothing like that. I merely come here because the church itself is a comfort to me, even if I am unsure of what I believe anymore. I nod understanding. I might not go to regular church service anymore like I used to when I was a child, but stepping inside the church always seems to relax me. I also need to get out of my house while my daughter's at school. Oh, why? I'm not sure why I'm asking. It's not like it's my business. My daughter is very much someone who has plenty of words, especially when it comes to me. She'd be very upset if she found me here. The woman smiles kindly at us. I hardly leave my house as it is. She begins coughing again, and I immediately hand her the handkerchief again. She takes it gratefully and covers her mouth. Bring the handkerchief away once more. I see more specks of blood on it. She starts handing it back to me, but I hold it in my hands. That's alright, you need it more than I do. Are you sure? Of course. She smiles gratefully. Your generosity is much appreciated, young man. Thank you. You're welcome. She puts her hands in her lap and looks down. Sounds fills the room once more. Finally, Monica speaks up. I was hard to ask, but are you really okay? Should I call an ambulance for you? The woman shakes her head sadly. No, there's no need to trouble yourself. I've already been there. Many times. Monica and I exchange a worried look. The cancer is far too spread to be treated properly. I feel the blood jet from my face. Monica was pale too. The woman says this and looks immediately... what? Chagrined? Please forgive me, I didn't mean to ruin the mood. No, it's alright. She smiles a bit sadly. I certainly hope so. Just then she takes a closer look at us. Pardon the personal query, but are you 2 high school or college students? We're in our last year of high school. May I ask where? Sakura Academy. The woman's eyes widen ever so slightly. Then perhaps you might know my daughter? Oh, we might. What's her name? Yoshika Yuri. I'm her mother, Yoshika Miyuki. Suddenly it all makes sense. This woman's mannerisms, soft voice, then the long black hair. I cursed myself for not seeing it before. I know her, Yoshika-san. She's actually the vice president of my club. Miyuki looks at Monica with renewed interest. So you're son of son. Yuri's mentioned you occasionally whenever I ask about her club activities. How's she doing at school? Monica pulls her lips, trying to think of an answer. Which she does, so I intervene to give her more time. I actually visited their club earlier today. I met your daughter, ma'am. Miyuki turns her attention to me. Oh, what was your impression of her? I smile. I believe the vice presidency suits her. She was very welcoming when I just dropped in out of nowhere. Even made me some tea. Miyuki giggles ever so slightly. That's my daughter, alright. She gets her love of tea from me, I'm afraid. But please, go on. Suddenly a bit nervous, I clear my throat and take a sip of water. Miyuki chooses this time to intervene herself. Monica. Wait, did I say Miyuki? Oh yeah, Monica. My bad. She brings a certain decorum to the club that enhances the atmosphere. She is a bit quiet and introverted, but passionate about what she loves. Miyuki smiles once more. I'm glad to hear she's doing alright. As a mother, I do worry about her often. Would it be too much to ask that you look after her, especially if she's picked on or bullied? Oh yeah, no problem. Yeah. Miyuki looks startled but just nods. I'm grateful. Suddenly I remember the brief conversation I had between Kotonoha and Yuri. I frowned, wondering if I should ask. Just that earlier while I was eating, someone approached your daughter and asked about you. I've been hired by her family. Yeah. Sitting at the end of the pew is very frightened, somewhat wet Yuri, panting. Uh-oh. Yuri, dear, are you alright? He looks at her mom incredulously. I should be asking you that. You know the doctor said you need to be resting. Yuri sounds more scared and upset than angry. Take some rest, dear. I was simply talking to these two. Nothing strenuous, I promise. Yuri suddenly looks at two of us and asks why she recognizes us. Well, Monica, Jesus, what are you doing here? Monica holds up her hands. Calm down, it's alright. Here, take a seat. I'll get you some water. Yuri doesn't so much sit as collapses at the end of the pew. Oh, jeez. Let's quickly with a cup of water. Jeez. Yikes. I've only been out for half an hour. Oof. Thought about the ingredients for dinner on the way home. Oh, jeez. Ooh. Awkwardly quiet. I won't provoke myself. I just happened to meet a son of Sun is all, and we got to talking. Then we ended up here when it began raining harder, so we took shelter here, and that's how we met your mother. She looks between the two of us, slight suspicion in her eyes, but it's brief. I see. Monica pulls out her phone and looks at the time. Actually, I should really get going. I'll see you tomorrow, you two. Depends if I actually stop by the club tomorrow or not. Monica nods. Of course, we have to see you there too. Yuri, have a good night. And with that, Monica stands and walks past us, heading to the foyer. I mirror Monica's actions, looking briefly at Meiji's phone. Me too. Yuri, sorry that we detained your mom. He responds, but there's tenseness behind it. It's alright, she just needs to learn to follow the doctor's orders better. I smile back. Fair enough. We'll see you at the club tomorrow. I make a show of thinking hard about it, not something I need to act much, since I haven't really made a decision about whether to go or not. I'm not sure yet. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed being there. I'm just wondering whether I should wait to join the club until after the festival or join before. That's next week, isn't it? Yep. Either way, I'll think about it. Alright. Have a safe trip home with your mom, Yoshiki-san. Stay safe yourself. I stand and stretch, walking past to Yuri. Quickly, I grab my umbrella and walk back out into the rain. I seem like waiting for me to funny slightly. I mean, yeah. Well, I'm gonna end the episode here, guys. I might end the episode here, but a living situation. I mean, yeah. Only there for about a week, so it's hard to say. Alright. Well, either way, hope you enjoyed this one on Doki Doki World of Dreams mod. Be sure to leave a like down below if you enjoyed. Subscribe if you're new and you want to see more of this game and other content on the channel. We'll see you next week, continue onwards with this playthrough and see what's up ahead. We saw Yuri in the church. We'll see what's up ahead. Yes. Either way, see you all next time. Click on that bell, turn on your post notifications so you can hear all songs on the new series and other series I have on the channel, including Blue Fire and other new series I've started. See you all next time on this mod series. Hopefully return sooner rather than later, but we will see about that. See you all next time. And there. Just have to take a thumbnail shot and get crap ready. See you all next time. Peace.